If you're still struggling to mark up your charts, you have come to the right place today, because I'm going to show you exactly how I've been able to catch these banger trades so you can do the same for yourself. So let's get right into it. Today is January 15 and it's 8:42 here in Jamaica, and we are on the VIX75. Remember, we have two favorite pairs now. We have VIX75 and we have the US30, the Dow Jones. But the VIX75 has been cooking lately, so I haven't sold out the US30, but we cooking over here. So let's get right into it. So as you all know, and if you don't know and it's the first time watching my video, you see I have my charts here, and you notice I have some blue rectangles and you notice I have some orange rectangles. For the blue rectangles, I draw those on my daily time frame as strong level of support resistances. And what do I mean by strong level of support resistances? Areas where the market made a strong sell from or a strong buy from. So we see these area price push strong from these areas. So we want to highlight these areas because the market can reverse from them. We don't want to be in a trade and we just see the market do some crazy things and we are saying, how did that happen? So that is why I draw those on my daily and I keep them relevant to price. Notice price is within these regions, so I would want one all the way up here. I would want one all the way up here because price is not up there at the moment. So I want these ones, and I just cover the weak areas. So if you notice, where I have these covered over the weak areas to cover that area where price reacted from very strongly. That is the first thing that I do, and I do those on the daily or on the 4 hour if there is any very clear, but mostly it's on the daily time frame that I do those strong level of support resistances. So you see, we only have 3 now. If price should break out of these areas or break below, then we'd look for one up in that area, but we don't need those currently. And then after that, now you know I do my market structure, and I do my market structure on the 2 hour time frame. You can use any other time frame that you wish to, but I use a 2 hour time frame because personally for me that one is the cleanest. That one has been the cleanest for me. So clean, the 2 hour time frame. And what is market structure? I'm going to say it again because to me, I would say this has been the most important thing that I learned ever since trading, understanding market structure. And market structure is when the market is creating higher highs and higher lows in an uptrend, or lower highs and lower lows in a downtrend. And I also did a breakdown and explanation on that on my YouTube live. I'm gonna drop a link in the description for that so you can check it out, where I broke down market structure and how we look at it and how we understand it. So this is what the market does, because the market can only either buy or sell. It can't do anything else. It can either go up for a buy or down for a sell. And then we have to just position ourselves by understanding the market so we can take opportunities when it is buying or when it is selling, because we don't have any specific way that we have to say, oh, I have to buy or I have to sell, because it's not like stocks where you're saying you're betting on the price to go up. We can make profits either direction it goes, so we're not married to none of the directions. We're just looking at what price is doing. So the market can, remember, only buy or sell, so we just focus on buys or sells. Then after that, now let me clean up the chart so you guys can understand it, because I'm dropping all the gems so you can get some results for yourself. This is a trade I'm currently in right now, and as you see how it is playing out. Well, let me show you how I caught this one right here, because I want you to get all the gems for yourself too, so you can apply it on your charts and make profits from the market. Because once you know what you're doing and you can do that consistently, and the market is moving nice and you moving nice too, then you can make profits from the market. So let's do this breakdown now and you see. So the market was doing a little sell. We see price breaking lows, and remember I showed you when price is creating lower highs and lower lows. So we see the market was coming down and making those sells. Then the market reached a low point right here. Then after the market reach a low point here, it failed to go lower and create a little resistance right here. Because remember, the resistance is when the market create a blue candle, then a red candle in my case, which would be a buyer's candle, then a seller's candle. So this one was a buyer's candle and then a seller's candle. Then we see what happened. We see price broke right here and close above this resistance. And I always use the trend line to highlight it, so I am sure of the direction, my directional bias, because that is how I used to lose trades mostly. The market would be buying and I would be selling, and then you know what is going to happen. You're going to lose because you're not trading in the proper direction of the market. So I now mark out those market structure now. So we see one price close above and one price confirm that price stayed above to say that okay, price is actually getting higher. So we want to say that okay, price is actually getting higher to choose our directional bias, because we want to choose our directional bias before we come to the market. For once we come to the market, we want to choose the directional bias, so we are trading in the right direction, so we have a higher possibility of winning. So when we saw the market did that now, and then after that now I go down on my 5-minute time frame. So I hope you're sticking with me. I go down on my 5-minute time frame, and to get my secret sauce. And remember, if you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the Coleman Shan boss. That's the only way that you can get the secret sauce. So after that now, I go down on my 5-minute time frame to get the secret sauce. And on this one now, I got my secret sauce zone. Let us clean it up so we see exactly what we're looking at. I got my secret sauce zone. Let me remove these ones. I got my secret sauce down in that areas, and I draw these from before, you know. So we draw these zones from before and wait until the market tap back into them. So let me show you that. So the market, after we confirm that that was the market structure, down in this region now, I look for my secret sauce zone. Let me show you it. And price tap back into it so smoothly. So the secret sauce zone was here. I remember I'm saying it again. If you want to get the secret sauce, you have to link the Coleman Shan boss. So that was my secret sauce zone. So when price came right here and gave me this rejection now, which was a support, I remember now for the support it would be one red then one blue. So when price gave me that, oh my, you don't have to ask. And if you had missed that entry over here, you could have got that entry over here as well. You could have got that entry here. You got so much chances for entry on that trade because it gave a lot of opportunities. So that is how I did it, and I go for a 1 to 4. The management is based on you can choose how to manage it. So if you want to go for a 1 to 1 or a 1 to 2, then you can decide for yourself what you want to, how far you want to run it for. That would be based on trade management now. So that's for you to decide how you do trade management. But I go for a 1 to 4. I go for a 1 to 4 trades because those ones fit well in my system. So I go for a 1 to 4, and that is how I do it. And it's the same thing I do every single time. I don't do anything new. It's always that same thing I'm doing on my charts to get the results that I want. So you're never gonna see me doing anything different, but that is how I mark up my chart. So for the same one, it's the same thing. We look for the secret sauce zone again, do the same thing and get the same result. So that is what I do. Again, we see a next secret sauce zone. Price came back, tap back into here. I entered. It is pushing up now. So that is how we do it for these trades. Keep it simple now. We're not making things complex, because when you make things complex, that's when you deal with all craziness. We're not dealing with no craziness. We're keeping the chart simple. Remember our strong level of support resistances or secret sauce zones, market structure. I will just keep that, and we do that, and that is how we catch your trades. And this applies on any pair that you are trading. Any pair that you are trading, that is how we're gonna look at it. We're not looking at it no other way. That is how we look at all the pairs. So I will just keep repeating the process as the market creates brand new structure, and we just keep doing the same thing over and over again to get that result. So that is how I look at my trades. That is a breakdown that I did on VIX75, how I caught that trade, same way how I caught the next one, same how I will caught the next one. So I gave you all the gems. Now you just look for it. Remember, you have to have the proper mindset now to take the trades now, because when you know what you're gonna do, or you know what to do now, then you're gonna be facing some psychological blocks, because you might be questioning and wondering, okay, is it, I don't want to, and and then now you confuse yourself. But that is how we'd be looking at it, and that is how I do my markups, and that is how things flow for me. So this is how we do the markups on the pairs, and we do it for every pair that we trade. Same thing. So this is how I did. I hope you guys got a lot of value. I know you guys got a lot of value. If you're missing anything, you rewatch it. If you feel free to reach out to me as well if you have any questions, and we can work on that. But remember, click the link in the description if you want to work on your psychology, fix your psychology, and clear the hidden blocks so you can work this simple strategy and make the profits that you want. Let us go over to our US30 now and see what our US30 is doing. And it's the same strategy I would apply here. Same strategy, nothing different. Same thing. Let me just show you a breakdown on exactly how I would look at it. Same thing, nothing different. So we see price created the same from our blue zone, which is our strong level of support resistance. Then price created a close below, one price close below, and then one confirm that price got lower, and then we draw our orange box for our secret sauce zone. And again, I'm going to tell you, secret zone, if you want to get a secret sauce with the Coleman Chan bars, we see price stop back into it. You could have caught a trade, push down, and let us look at what the market is doing now. So let us look at what the market is doing now, so you can possibly catch a trade. So we see price even broke above right here. Price broke above right here, and then created a new high. Same thing, one price closed above, one price confirmed that price got higher. So now we can possibly look for a buy on the 5 minute. Let us look at if we can get our secret sauce zone. Yes, and one is right here. See, one is actually right here. Are we going to see? See, we see price is rejecting the secret sauce zone right now. So currently we could look for something like this on US30 and see if it manages that secret sauce zone, because that doesn't mean price can't lose some more secret sauce zone, but we know that on a bounce of probabilities, because we are trading with the right directional bias, then we know that on a bounce of probabilities we are going to win. So that is how we would be looking at the trading now. So this is what we look at for US30 now. We see if that plays out. But I just show you the precepts, the principles, so you just apply it for yourself on your charts. Remove your psychological blocks that you are having. Click link in description, and then you can catch these trades for yourself, and then send me the results, because I want to see your results. Remember, 2026 to get into that bag.